everyone, this is Meg with another Spotlight on the Normandy crew special, and I'm just going to warn you that this video might be a little bit shorter than the others, not because I don't know anything about the character, not because the character is bland, but because for as much as the character changes, he tends to stay the same. With this introduction, I feel like I'm hosting a This Is Your Life episode. All I need is a red book and some glasses and some grey hair. And be a man. Now this character is present from the very beginning until the very end, depending on your playthrough, and before I start, I will say one thing. Now we can get back to doing what Krogans do best, saving everyone else from giant monsters. That's right, in this episode I'm going to be talking about the first and best Krogan teammate, not Wrex.
If these executives don't blame Analeus for provoking this, they're fools. You should eat them.
You meet Wrex shortly after you meet Garrus Vicarian, so I guess awesomeness must circulate in that general area. He's working as a mercenary and has been hired to dispatch your current target known as Fist. He joined your team when the mutual goal is discovered. "The enemy of my enemy is my friend," he says in a roundabout way, I think, which tells you right there who Wrex is and what kind of ally he is. I think this is the starting point really for Wrex's character in Mass Effect 1. In the beginning he starts off as a Type A Krogan, or I guess he's always a Type A Krogan, but in the beginning, much like Joker, he's very indifferent to Shepard. When you talk to him down in the belly of the ship, you practically have to Heimlich information out of him. But once you do really get information out of him, stories about his past, the Krogans themselves and his views on his people, sort of snowball. They start off quite small at first before they get bigger and bigger and end up with very loud, brash opinions or finales to his stories. And you find out really that there's a lot of surprising qualities about Wrex, especially considering he's a Krogan. We learn that Wrex has very unorthodox ideas concerning the Krogans and how they should progress. He believed they should breed instead of battle because of the genophage disease. To those of you who don't know what this is, it was a manufactured disease created by the Solarians and okayed by the Turians to sterilize the race after the Krogan rebellions. There's a lot of "ns" in that sentence. Because of this, he had to fight his father in a kind of battle known as a crush. Though not uncommon in Krogan society, to Wrex it felt more of a betrayal. He killed his father, then abandoned Tuchanka and his people, realizing that he was alone in his beliefs. In Mass Effect 1 we learn that there's a lot more to Wrex than meets the eye. Yes, he's a Krogan at heart, but he really is full of surprises, and I think a lot of characterization takes place during Mass Effect 1, but it really comes to a head on Virmire. On Virmire, Saren is breeding a genophage-free, kind of dummy Krogan race to follow him. The goal is to destroy Saren's facility, but Wrex, who is all about the survival and evolution of the Krogan, wants to save the facility, cure the genophage, and in effect his people. In the conversation that follows, Wrex can die, but in my playthrough I found that Shepard's words that were unbiased and calm made Wrex understand that, his own personal feelings aside, saving the base Krogan army would not just be morally wrong, as they would be nothing more than slaves, but hugely detrimental to the fight against Saren and in effect Sovereign. After this, a rock-steady bond was made between Wrex and Shepard, which carries over to Mass Effect 2 again in a surprising way. In Mass Effect 2, you reunite with Wrex on Tuchanka, and he is leading one of the biggest clans, called Clan Erdnot, and he's really making a name for himself and putting his plans into action, and he has nothing but joy when he sees you again, because you proved yourself as a worthy battle brother. But I think one of the most important developments concerning this character takes place in this game even though he doesn't rejoin the team. I feel that the fact he stays behind and continues to work to fulfill his ultimate goal of saving the Krogans says a lot more about his character than joining Shepard again. And I feel this development wouldn't have really happened without Shepard's input. I mean, though his strength of conviction was there, Shepard taught Wrex not to be blinded by it, to be open-minded and think, to the best of his ability, about the bigger picture. He rejects the fight and basically stays at home to play politics. Then by Mass Effect 3, Wrex, in a roundabout way, has come full circle. Through the character of Eve and the cure for the genophage, Wrex comes to reach the goal he's been working toward for 2 games. We also discover that the Krogan, before the genophage, were once an intelligent and cultural race, and that the females were the thinkers in the outfit, whilst the males were the brawn. From this, we realise just how special Wrex is. With Shepard's help, he is able to save the Krogan race, or destroy it depending on your playthrough. A metaphorical mountain has been moved, and all because Wrex started the ball rolling. And by the third game, he is not alone anymore. He is partnered with Eve to secure the Krogan's future. And notice that I've not really had to mention Shepard very often here. I mean, Shepard, for the most part, doesn't influence Wrex as much as the other characters. From a mercenary to a visionary, this transformation came from Wrex himself. Shepard was a friend, almost in the background, who only really stepped in when absolutely necessary. So the ultimate reason that I really love Wrex so much is that everything is on the surface. He's funny as hell, rude, profoundly deep, disinterested, all of these different things, but there's no filter. Whatever he's thinking, whatever he's feeling, it just comes straight out. And that's the kind of sincerity and honesty that is admirable. He's also incredibly different. As I said before, he's a Krogan with vision. And though Shepard does teach him a few things, he remains largely unaffected by the crew, Shepard. He stays true to himself from beginning to end. Stephen Barr voices Urdnot Wrex, and what I really love about what this man's done is he's managed to show very polarizing emotions and behaviors, and all in this gruff, monotone Krogan way. I mean, in a speech pattern that dictates, or a way of speech, sorry, that dictates you should grunt only, he manages to, I don't know, open up with such expression. It's incredible.
I am Urdnot Wrex, and this is my planet!
So that's it for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please feel free to leave your thoughts and opinions on Urdnot Wrex or the Mass Effect games in the comment section below. Thanks again, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!